Hey guys and girls, welcome back. This is my KV2. I finally got it all decked out with all the bells and whistles. At first I started off with the T150 gun, but then I finally unlocked the best gun, which is this gun, the 152mm. So I'm teamed up with a couple guys in my clan. One's an 88, other was an SU-100, but they're going to the other side of the map. So it's pretty much just me, and it seems like a KV1S in the city. So we're going to roll up to the corners here. I'm just taking a route through some of the buildings. I don't like being the first one spotted when I'm in this tank. I kind of like to hang back and pop out, take my shot, pop back into cover again, because it is a bit of a arty magnet. I don't have to worry about arty in this game since there isn't any, but it does get picked on pretty good because it's not very fast and its armor's okay, but it's not amazing. So looking down the road here, we spot a KV1S. He shoots and misses at me, and I shoot him for 281, so that's nice. I was firing HE there. I've since moved to a little bit of more of a premium round. We'll fire 6 of those, and then the rest is these types of rounds, the HE rounds. So Lux is going to hang out there a little bit too long, and he's going to pay for it with his life. So I'm just going to pull back here, wait for the tank to reload. Got about a 20-second reload here. About 5 seconds to go. I'm just going to creep up here, see if I can see through that hole, and I can't. So let's see if this guy's dumb enough to pull out again. Hopefully he is. Hopefully you are dumb. And kaboom! That was a nice low roll. Or nice high roll, I mean. I got him in the lower. And he's... Yeah, holy fuck, 152, that's right. It got him where he had no armor. He's not very happy about it, but... That's what happens. I pay for it with my bad mobility and aim time, which is only fair. And unfortunately for this Hellcat, he's out in the open as well. But I got a shot at the jumbo, so I took it at him. So that's 3 kills. Doing pretty okay here. There is a T1 heavy up there. I'm just waiting for my reload to pop. We're really decimating them at this point. Getting some pep talk by the M7 here. And it looked like there was nothing much else back there, so I decided to move up. We'll just speed this up. Now the KV2 seems really fast. It's like a KV1S. Yeah, so by the time I got over here, everyone was already dead. That's kind of the curse of the KV2. Sometimes you get there really late. It's kind of like driving a TOG. Except the TOG's even slower. And it's a lot bigger. So I'm just trying to figure out where this Hellcat ended up. And he was over here. But unfortunately the KV1S is going to get to him before I do. And yes. that's the end of things right there. So that was a pretty good battle. I ended up doing about 1,500 damage and 3 kills, and it's just kind of one of my first few games where I actually had the tank outfitted with all the jazz, and I actually had a crew that was 100% in it. And it's a lot nicer when you don't have a 75% crew, because I don't pay my crews up to 100 with gold. I usually just do 75 and then work my way up. If I don't have a crew, I can transfer in from another tank. So that was a pretty decent battle on the KV2. Nothing amazing, but I don't know. This 152 gun is pretty awesome. I love it a lot. And now whenever I'm shot by a KV2, I realize like all the faults of this tank kind of make up for how awesome its gun is. Unlike a lot of other tanks that have like amazing armor and great gun and they're only like weak in the sides or something, this tank it's got a lot of weak stuff about it, but I think it's balanced just because it's so slow and its armor is kind of poor and it can't see very far. It's really reliant on the team around it being kind of competent, because if it's not, then yeah, if you're caught alone, you kind of die. So anyway, we'll jump on to the next replay and you can see some more KV2 derp action. Okay, we're back on a bit of a campy map here, unfortunately. I don't particularly like going into the forest. Maybe if I had more tank destroyers I would, but I don't. I'm kind of a light, medium, heavy tank kind of guy. At some point I think I might go with the AT tanks. I think they may be more my style, as opposed to the really lightly armored ones, kind of like the 5 to 7 German ones. That seems like they don't really have any armor. I don't know, I'm not one to sit back and want to hang out in the back of the map for that long. I get bored. So I'm teamed up again with 2 Jane Koros on this map, and I'm gonna head over into the middle area here and try and provide some big time heavy ass shots. See, I'm doing 25. Not bad. Pretty fast. And this Hellcat, watch this. Goodbye. Oh, it's just so satisfying driving this tank. For how many times I've been killed from invisible Hellcats and stuff, whenever I can shoot one of those bastards, it just makes me so happy to do it. And I'm almost reloaded here. We'll see what I can shoot at when I pop around the corner. Pretty tiny targets. I could probably kill that A43 if I hit him. But I missed. It wasn't too far off the mark, but it was not good enough. There, I'm just checking to see whether that Matilda has side shots, but he's pretty far away. See, right now we've got a Wolverine kind of driving into the middle, but before I can do anything, he gets Hellcatted. And right now I'm just kind of trying to decide what I'm going to do, because it's so slow. You gotta kind of you really gotta commit to what you're doing. So I decide to come around the side of these guys and see if I can show them what Papa Derp's all about. And I don't quite have a great shot here, so bango! If I was using AP rounds on that jumbo, I probably wouldn't have penetrated and done 0, but since it was HE, I was able to do a good chunk of damage to him. Probably killed some of his crew. So, do some more reloading. E43 still in the back over there. I'd like to get rid of that jumbo and just be able to start moving around on the Type 58. Looks like their teams are raging pretty good here. They're not very happy about things. So Chorus is also in his KV2. And that wasn't very fun. That was the artillery shooting me. And I got a T-150 shooting me in the side here too, so I fall back a bit. And I think I might be off the radar now. Maybe? Who knows? I don't have a sixth sense in this tank yet, so it's always it's a mystery. It's like reading a good mystery Danielle Steele novel. Not that I've read a Danielle Steele novel, but those aren't mystery novels, are they? They're more like women's sex novels, aren't they? Anyway, back to tanks. It's time to do the KV2 rush on the Type 58. What will happen? Will I hit? Yes! 750 ram damage. It's not a good day to be a Type 58 when you get shot in the flank by a derp cannon. So I'm going to pull around here, and I really want to shoot that T-150 because he shot me earlier. So I'm aiming. I got my .46 accuracy. That's all you need in this game. .46. That was a good 400 meter shot. So that's 3 kills, and it looks like I got a shot at this T-150. So I'll start aiming. Dun, 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 dun. Come on. Wow. And then sometimes they go flying off in the middle of nowhere. So I will attempt to get slightly closer before I shoot my next derp. Alright, so he's dead. And that leaves the Panzer IV. So before I can even get my last shell off, he dies. And that was a pretty good battle for me. I got 3 kills, and it was around about 2,000 damage-ish. So that never hurts in a KV2. I think it was 1,800, 1,900, somewhere around there. And you can see that I took quite a lot of shots, and a lot of them have black holes on them, so a few of them went in. But it must have been from tanks that didn't have very good guns. Yeah. Looks like the lower part of the turret, side of the turret. It's a pretty big target. Alright, thanks for watching. See you next time.